Sandra Bullock has been a beloved Hollywood figure for decades, known for her charm, versatility, and ability to connect with audiences across generations. Recently, however, old bikini photos from her early career resurfaced online and quickly ignited debate. Headlines labeled them inappropriate, reactions poured in from every corner of social media. And once again, a familiar question emerged. Why do images from a different era still cause such strong reactions today? The photos themselves come from a time when Sandra was just beginning to make her mark in the industry. Hollywood in those days followed very different rules, both in terms of marketing and media exposure. What was once considered normal publicity material is now being re-examined through a modern lens. And that shift in perspective has fueled the controversy. For some viewers, the images felt uncomfortable or out of place, while others dismissed the outrage as overblown. What's striking is how quickly the conversation moved beyond the photos and into broader cultural territory. Supporters argued that labeling the images as inappropriate says more about current sensitivities than about Sandra herself. They pointed out that many actors, men and women alike, posed for similar photos early in their careers without it defining their talent or legacy. Fans were especially vocal in defending Sandra Bullock, emphasizing her long-standing reputation as a respected actress who built her career on skill, rather than shock value. To them, the resurfaced images felt like an unfair attempt to reframe her past, ignoring decades of work that earned her admiration and awards. The consensus among supporters was clear. A few old photos don't erase a lifetime of achievement. Critics, on the other hand, argued that revisiting such images raises questions about how young actors were marketed in the past. Their concern wasn't necessarily about Sandra, but about the industry environment that normalized certain types of exposure. This angle shifted the discussion away from personal judgment and toward accountability. How Hollywood once operated, and how it has changed. Interestingly, Sandra herself has remained silent amid the renewed attention. That silence has been interpreted by many as confidence rather than avoidance. After all, she has nothing left to prove. Her career speaks for itself, and she has long moved beyond the need to explain or defend choices made early on. This moment also highlights how nostalgia can clash with modern values. Images that once passed without comment are now dissected and debated, often without full context. Social media accelerates that process, turning old material into fresh controversy overnight. In Sandra's case, it reminded audiences just how easily narratives can be reshaped when history is viewed selectively. For longtime fans, the situation felt unnecessary. They see Sandra Bullock as an actress who evolved gracefully, choosing roles that emphasize strength, intelligence, and relatability. Reducing her story to resurfaced photos felt like a disservice to the journey she's taken and the respect she's earned. Beyond the headlines, there's a deeper takeaway. This controversy isn't really about bikini photos. It's about how society revisits the past, judges it by present standards, and sometimes forgets context along the way. It raises important questions about fairness, growth, and whether public figures should constantly be redefined by moments long behind them. In the end, Sandra Bullock's legacy remains unchanged. Trends, opinions, and outrage cycles come and go, but credibility endures. These photos may have sparked conversation, but they haven't altered how audiences truly see her. If anything, the debate served as a reminder that careers are built over time, and they can't be undone by a few resurfaced images from the past.